Na leo tuko saidi ya Murang'a. Huko ndiko tumepata guest wetu wa leo. And I'm about to meet him. Huku kuna panda mchele. So he is a farmer. So we are going to his shamba, and then he explained to us how he has managed to get into the farming business. Okay, here at the entrance, as you have seen, Ostrich Farms Hotel Resort. So the shamba is na huku ndani. Yeah. So keep it locked and let's see what the day has for us. Thank you. Next, that's the hotel, the Ostrich Hotel. That's the I think you should take this something there and have a little talk after finishing our business for the day. Thank you. Naona venye tunaanzianga huku sasa. Okay. First of all, simama hapo. Nishikie kamera. Inachukua hiyo side nyingine. Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Tumefika kwa shamba, ndio sisi hawa. Mgeni wetu ndio huyu. Na before tuendelee, hebu tu introduce wewe ni nani, unaitwa nani, unatoka wapi, tuko wapi hapa? Ndio wajue mahali tuko.
Okay. Naitwa Simon Kenya. Na toka hapa Kigetoine. Hapa tunalima kunaitwa Kemathe. Tunalima mchere. And this is a seed bed here on our this one. Yeah.
Huku ni Kigetoine ni wadi gani?
Huku ni Gaturi ward. Kigetoine location. Yeah. Kiharu constituency.
Okay. Ndio ufike hapa. Kusoma umesomea wapi? Hadi tuwapatie background yako ya masomo.
Okay. Background ya masomo nilisomea Geturi Primary School. I went to Kidogo Boys. Then I went to Kenyatta University. Did a degree in animal health and reproduction.
Okay.
Yeah.
But today you are doing
I'm doing farming.
You are doing farming,
Yeah.
Okay, what led you to do farming rather than continuing with your health production?
So farming is about passion. I started farming a long time ago, even before I went to Kenyatta University. So I started farming at 2010. So I was doing in this land, I was doing some maize production, kales, cabbages, tomatoes, but due to the rains, the flooding of the river Tana, I opted to farming rice.
Okay. Farming rice.
Yeah.
Okay. How did you? What's the idea came to change from the or due to the rains and whatever? Then from there, what did I want to ask you? How does farming of the rice farming go?
Driving.
Yeah.
So the rice production in this area is doing good compared to where an acre we'd go at 28 bags. At Kimathi we are almost at par with Moya. The only problem here is the tractor, the machineries for digging our farm, for making our rad able to for making our rads suitable for planting. That's the only problem that we have.
So you need more tractors.
Yes, we need more tractors for preparing our rad in adequate time, because we run off sometime. And when the season is good, you find yourself planting at the wrong head, at the weaver birds. When you are around at the shamba, they are going to be a nuisance.
Viewers, mmesikia huku kuna opportunity. You get a tractor. These farmers can be hiring from you to come and plow the shamba, prepare the shamba, and then it's ready for planting the rice.
Yeah.
I see there is a big plantation from all that head to this other head, to the other head, to the other head. It's only one tractor that's doing that job. Yeah. So think about it. It's an opportunity. How are your education processes? The background of the education that you went through. How were the challenges? How did you manage to read very well? Yeah.
So about the background of education, it's about positive jealousy. So you study with someone, you see him doing well, so you have that jealousy, that the positive jealousy. So you ask yourself, if so and so did so in a certain primary school, why not me? So it's up to personal decision. Then you take the aim, then you study, and that's it.
Did you study anything concerning plantation of rice?
Yeah, that was back 2009 in my geography form for a topic called agriculture. We did about rice production. Then we were advantaged. We were taken to a trip to Moya, where we went and studied practically about rice production. So that's what led me into venturing into agriculture.
So as we speak, you are using your level A education to plant rice.
Yeah.
Let's say that you have not gone to college to study about rice or somewhere else. It's just the secondary education that has managed you to get to where you are.
Yeah.
That's great. You have had. You can use the education you got in high school to do something that can give you some income. So basing with what you had been doing earlier on and what you are doing now, there's a big difference in margins of profits, or how is explain that to us?
So rice production, the margin, if you mill your rice instead of selling the padded rice, that one which has not been taken to the posho mill, you will get a very big profit. Like last year, December, the padded rice was going at 70 kgs, 70 bob per kg. So a bag of 100 kgs of rice was going at 7,000. But when you go to the mills and your rice is being added value, a kg of rice was going at 150. and a bag of 100 paddy rice, 100 bob, will give you at least 80 kgs of rice. So you find that the margin when you add value to your rice is a very big compared to when you sell in wholesale at when it's not added value. That is the paddy rice.
Okay. Do you have a mirror around here?
Yeah, we have, but they are very small. You'll take a lot of time when you take it to the mills. It's going to take at most one bag will take like 30 minutes to be done. So if there is a big mill, that will take about 10 minutes for one bag to be completed. Yeah.
Okay, so let's say you can advise us there is an opportunity for a mirror.
Yeah, there's an opportunity for a mirror, and it should be situated at a strategic point so that every person who do rice production will be able to have access to it, and it should be near the accessibility, the roads, the main feeder road. Yeah.
So that's great. I see there's a very big improvement on the farming in this area. Where is the water coming from?
The water, we have the Murang'a County Water Project, which was started 2013, and it's called the Benisa Water Project Irrigation. That's the water we are using. The water is being fetched at the Rotune River. That's where we harness the water. It's flow by the velocity, and we use the pressure pipes to get the water to our farms.
Okay, that's great. Big ups to Murang'a County for providing water to these farmers around this area. I think there are no rice in the farms. As you can see, it's on the seed bed waiting for planting this season. How many seasons do you have for the rice?
The main season is one from August to December, but we have an off season which starts at early January to late February. But that season is faced with a lot of challenges because the blast is the main challenge, because that's not the main season for planting rice.
So the main season starts August to December.
August to December.
So
that's what the white settlers who did the Moya irrigation scheme, when they were doing the research, they found out that from August to December is the ideal time for planting the rice.
Where do you sell your rice?
We sell our rice locally when we mill, but when we don't, the brokers come, or we sell to the Sagana, the National Cereal Board at Sagana.
Okay.
Yeah.
So naona umeshika kitu ya blue hapa.
Yeah.
Tueleze ni nini hii?
The one in blue is inaitwa gasukari to many farmers, but the scientific name inaitwa ammonium sulfate. Tunawekanga kwa rice. It's the main fertilizer for rice production. Yeah.
Okay. So we'll do like, I want to see how you apply it.
So it's being applied by broadcasting it.
Broadcasting method.
Yeah, broadcasting method.
And how do you plant the seed bed?
One by one.
One by one?
Yes.
The grains that we buy from the...
Yeah, we buy from the Moya National Cereal Board. We put it at water. Then for 3 days, you go, put it in a sack, then you bury it for it to get the warmth, so that it can start, the germination process can start. Then when you, at the third day after burying it on the sand, you are going to find some white substances. Those are the roots for the rice. Then you carry to a well-prepared nursery bed, which has no clogs. Then you broadcast it. Then you leave it there. only watering that's required.
How many days does it take to be planted on the shamba?
21 days.
21 days.
Those are 3 weeks.
Those are 3 weeks. So now you are preparing in how many weeks?
This is 2 weeks.
2 weeks, eh?
So I'm applying the ammonium sulfate to fasten the growth rate, so that by the 3rd week it will be ready for planting.
So if I come here
next week we are going to be planting maybe on Tuesday.
Yeah. Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
Thank you for having you. I don't know if I have forgotten something. What have I forgotten? There's nothing I've forgotten. If I have forgotten something, I'll always come to him.
Okay.
Because I know the place now, I can always reach out to you. Maybe I'll come sometimes later.
Okay.
When do you do kupalilia? Do you palilia?
Yeah, we do, but we use the herbicides. We use the herbicide. There is Savian, there's dicopper, there's Top Shot. Yeah, it depends with your pocket, because Top Shot goes for 4,000 and something. Savian will go for 1,000, and the dicopper will go for at least 500 to 600. So it will depend by Top Shot is the ideal, because it almost all the weeds are going to be eliminated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
Welcome
for hosting us. For hosting us in your shamba, and also for agreeing to be a host on our side.
Okay.
In case of anything, we shall be calling you to follow up on the of the root of the rice, and so that we can get more information about it.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much. You guys, I'll show you our overall view for the plantations for the rice here. And maybe I have been told, if you need to plant a rice here, you can come here and connect with the local people here. You can get a shamba rent. How much is the renting of a shamba?
So the rent rates will go for 20,000 per year. That's the minimum.
That's the minimum.
So you can get it at even at 30,000.
Okay.
Depending on the location and the accessibility of the land. Because the problem we are facing here is the feeder loads. The feeder loads are full of water. So when we are harvesting, that's the main challenge, because the bag of rice from here to where the tarmac road is, one bag will cost you 150 bob from Shaba to the nearest tarmac road. So if the feeder roads are being improved, then we can cut the cost of production.
So we can ask the government to come and maybe do some feeder roads that are strong, so that the cost of the
production will decrease.
And the cost of transporting the rice from the Shaba to the market, to the nearest tarmac road.
Yeah.
Okay. How do they remove it? Do they come with their carts, or you just carry it with your?
We carry it with your bag.
With your bag.
Yeah, those guys from Sagana, Mwea, Kirinyaga, those guys are masculine. They carry a full bag. That's 120 kgs.
Well,
that one you pay 150.
Oh, okay.
But you have some here who will carry a nusu, so they go twice to get that 150.
Wow. So
if the feeder, because before I started planting rice, I had done onion production, but that time I was a lorry would come and it will be filled at the shamba.
Yeah.
But now, because most farmers did the rice production, the water that we use goes to the feeder road.
Yeah.
Then the feeder road is filled with water. So if it is if it can be raised to a standard where the water, it will be draining to the river. There is a stream passing through the shamba, so it can be navigated so that it can be going to the stream. Then that stream feeds the river Tana.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great. So guys, that's enough for today. That's all for today, and thank you very much for subscribing and commenting, and others for sharing. If you have a friend, just ask him to subscribe or her to subscribe. Send her the link or him the link, and you shall have supported us so much. We shall appreciate. May God bless you so much. See you in the next video.
Thank you.
That's him broadcasting the kasukari, the ammonium sulfate. That's the seed bed. He has told me that it has not germinated 100% because of some what do we call those? What do we? The weaver birds love rice so much. If you need weaver birds to live in your place, mwaga mchere huko nje. They will come. That's the shamba. You can see there is something like a terrain. There's some houses just below them. You can plant rice. As you can see, that's the hotel. Just near the hotel, the shamba start there. Behind the hotels, there's also a shamba. They go that way. When you go to this far end, there's also some shambas. When you go this far end, it's also a shamba. And you go up to those mountains. All those are potential shambas for planting rice.